Welcome, listeners, to our final episode of 2024. As we wrap up another incredible year of Fermented Adventure, the podcast, we want to take a moment to reflect on our journey, share some highlights, and give you a glimpse into what's brewing for 2025. This year marked our 5th anniversary, and we reached a significant milestone with our 210 official episodes published to date. Our community has grown remarkably, with your engagement and feedback driving us to explore new and exciting topics in the world of fermentation.
And speaking of our community, our top episode this year was Wild Feather Distilling, Tommy Alfinito. We've received nothing but 5-star ratings. We are the top 10 podcast worldwide. Top 10 podcasts of all podcasts worldwide. We are in the top 10. Our 200th anniversary celebration, that episode was with Kelly Bodner at Asbury Park Distilling Company. And that just kind of was the cherry on top of the sundae. What were some of the highlights for you this year, Dawn?
So honestly, that was one of the things I was going to talk about. That was one that we've been trying to do for a very long time. So it was very exciting to be able to go down there and have that as a 200th and just, spend time with her. Also, Bar Convent, we were there again this year, had a great time. Always great to see people that, we've seen in the years past, and great to meet new friends, try some amazing cocktails and drinks.
Well, Bar Convent, Brooklyn. All right, let me just say, love it. It was even bigger this year, which means we didn't see even more. We didn't see more. Mm-hmm. We didn't try more. So, it's just a great event if you are going to be in the area of Brooklyn or you're looking for a great event and you're in the industry in June, look for Bar Convent Brooklyn.
It needs to be 5 days without them adding anybody else to it.
That's a good point.
Another one was the ADI convention, which was something new for us this year. And that was in Baltimore. And it was also great to go and visit Bevfluence and see them in person.
Yeah, ADI, we got to see some people, again, we already know. And one of the things that stood out to me for ADI was how many of the distilleries are consigning. How many of them are actually making the juice or the spirits or doing things for other brands and putting their label on it. And what I saw was this next level, raising it to another level, which was really impressive for me, and to enjoy a lot of what's being produced, even with people having some different ideas, some different aging processes, all really exciting. So that's something else that we should see in the next couple of years.
So what else stood out for you?
One of the standouts for me this year was our trip to Hawaii and getting to visit some of the bars. And some of the best ones were the Tiki How Lounge in Wailea, Esther's Fair Prospect in Maui, and the other one I really loved was in Kona, and that was Don's Mai Tai Bar, and that was one place I really loved, and we got to sit there and drink Mai Tais and all kinds of tiki cocktails and watch the sunset and an amazing storm that just came over. So those were some of the highlights for me. I mean, we got into, for our podcast and for our Instagram page, we started to make more cocktails. We started to explore some unique spirits and liqueurs that seemed to be, to me, some of the ones on the back bar, Galliano, Drambuie, things that you really don't see utilized today, but trying to find out and learn the history. And that's one of those things that I'm looking forward to learning more about and doing more in 2025. One of the standout episodes and conversations we had was with Durham Distillery this year. If you want to learn more about Durham Distillery, go to episode 185. They sent us this bottle of Conniption, which is their barrel age series. And we've been saving this and wanting to find a place where we can enjoy and share on the podcast. All of the gins that Durham Distillery is producing are just by far some of the best gins. Not only did we have this year, but we've had since the inception 5 years ago, and even going back to our days of visiting with Walter Palmer and Walter Palmer's Liberty Gin. But you know me, I love a barrel-aged gin.
I know.
So for me, this is just this is a gift, and what a way to finish off 2024. So what did you get out of the nose as you write books about things that you get out of these?
Yeah, I have like one sentence to your probably 2 pages.
So what did you find in the nose? Did you have any nose?
Just lemon.
Okay.
I mean, it definitely stood out. I was nosing it a lot, hoping to pick something else up as it sat for a little bit, and that's all I could get.
All right. How about the flavor? How about the taste?
Yeah, it was the same thing, lemon, but I noticed that it started out sweet, and then it seemed to get drier as it lingered.
I think the dryness and what you get is what comes out of the barrel aging, that oaky, that tannin part of it. For me, I got lemon, thyme, lavender, clover, honey, and I'm surprised you didn't pick this up. Palo Santo.
No.
Palo Santo on the nose. So that was a really nice treat. And I think Palo Santo has some juniper qualities to it when you burn it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I would say so.
On the flavor, and I recall getting this before, but there's such a strong presence of licorice to me on the mouth, on the flavor. Lavender, honey, pepper, I get juniper, and then that oak and that slight tannic that you talked about. And one of the things as you were working with your glass, and one of the things I noticed on mine was the legs on the glass. One of the highlights that I almost missed, and I'm staring at the glass now, is our Glencairns.
Oh, yeah. How could we forget about that?
Brought to us by
Scott Wishart of Scott's Mini Woodshop.
Yeah, and you do that better than I do. So this was one of the wonderful additions to our podcast this year. So this Conniption Barrel Age series from Durham Distillery, if you're able to have this shipped to you or you can get it locally, I definitely recommend it. This was aged 10 months in bourbon barrel sourced from High West Distillery. They talk about the nose being juniper, caraway, and mulling spices, and then the palate is bold, savory, toasted oak.
That's what I got, was the caraway, and I couldn't place it.
Okay. And then the finish is lingering pine and this bruleed citrus. So, it's one of the things is that we all get different things from this. Lee Katrinsek was nice enough to sign off on this bottle. And as they say, it's about damn time, because it was about damn time we finally tasted this on the podcast, right? But this is wonderful. All of the expressions from Durham Distillery are absolutely wonderful. Now, in this box, they also included these wonderful ready-to-drink cocktails, these pre-made cocktails. And one of them was a Conniption Barrel Age series, and this is, I believe, almost like an old-fashioned, or more like a Negroni to me. So I haven't tried this. This is like me coming out of the podcast and just drinking with no notes and no tasting notes. That's a nice little cocktail. Now, they also included a Martinez. I had no idea what a Martinez was, and this is where we get to learn something. A Martinez is gin, sweet vermouth, Luxardo maraschino liqueur, Angostura bitters, and then they give you actually an orange twist to garnish this with.
That's delicious.
You like
Yes.
You like that? All right. And I'm going to try the... that must be the Martinez that you tried.
This one is, yes.
Oh, wait. All right, let me try that.
That's the one you tried?
Okay. No, I tried the other one, didn't I?
No.
Oh, this was the Martinez. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that's the Martinez. Where the heck did I get Negroni from?
I don't know.
Because there's no Negroni in there. It must be the bitterness from the Angostura and then just the barrel age part. But that's really nice.
It's really good.
But I didn't try. This is the mulled wine old fashioned. Ooh, wow! I want to heat this up. Maybe make this warm.
Oh yeah, like a hot toddy.
Like a hot toddy. Yeah, Dawn's favorite new date guy, hot toddy.
Oh, that is really good.
Isn't that good?
Wow.
So yeah, we hadn't really tried these before, and they snuck them in the box. And thank you, Durham Distillery.
They'll be gone fast.
They'll be gone fast. We need to get down and visit Durham Distillery in person. one of these days, and we can have some of these cocktails in person and watch them make them for us. I'm really glad we didn't try those until now.
Me too.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you. Looking ahead for 2025. As we look forward to 2025, we're excited to announce a shift in our focus. Aligning with our personal journeys into holistic health and wellness, we plan to delve deeper into non-alcoholic beverages, mocktails, and fermented foods. Our goal is to explore the health benefits, cultural significance, and artistry behind these creations. We believe this transition will offer fresh and valuable content, catering to a broader audience interested in wellness and mindful consumption. We're still going to visit our distilleries. We're still going to visit our wineries, meaderies, cideries, breweries. We are even going to delve deeper into some of the histories of some of the distilleries, some histories into some of the things that are going on or have gone on in the spirits world. We're going to delve into what's happening in the day. Maybe popular topics and things that are happening right this very moment. Openings, closings. Who knows where our fermented adventure is going to take us, right, Dawn?
That's correct.
We want to extend our heartfelt thanks to all of our guests, listeners, and supporters who have been part of the fermented adventure. Part of our fermented adventure. Your passion and curiosity inspire every episode. Stay tuned for our upcoming season where we embark on this new path together. Wishing you all a happy and healthy New Year. Cheers!
Cheers.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Cheers!
Cheers.
We've been drinking.